Oh, episode 12 of Ranma definitely gonna leave you a little pissed off. Mainly because it ends on a cliffhanger and there's no episode 13 next week. And it's not just simply because, they're taking the New Year's off. No. We gotta wait for season 2. Now, on one hand, this is kind of shitty news because, damn, the show's been getting going very well and they ended on a pretty big cliffhanger. Now, of course, we all know Ranma's gonna bring Shampoo back, but it doesn't change the fact that, for now, she's missing. She's left. She hates us. She's gone. But on the flip side, here's the thing. From what I understand about the production, and I've heard this for the past couple of weeks, is that what I was assuming, because originally when Ranma was announced, it was listed initially for like 24 or 25 episodes, right? And I did remember hearing rumblings that maybe it was going to be a split core, they were going to split up the first and second half. But nothing really official came out until today. So from what I've been hearing is that the Ranma animes had a very good production schedule, that most of the second half of the batch of episodes currently being made was almost done. So if this would have aired front to back for 24 weeks straight or whatever, it was actually running fairly healthy. But here's the thing. I am actually more of a supporter of anime splitting up seasons rather than having them air back to back more often than not, because even if something's looking good now, the extra 3-month break, sometimes they give 6 months, but at least a 3-month break, always guarantees that we don't go off the rails. Because one wrong move, Ranma's visual department could have easily crashed and burned because of a hiccup, people unexpectedly passing away or quitting, like a lot of things can happen. So there is a silver lining. Them making us wait at least 3 months means not only will we have a guaranteed, well-looking, equally memorable 12 episodes as we did this first batch, but also, because I remember also hearing rumors that they're probably going to do like 4 cores or something of this show. If we get every 3 to 6 months another 12 episodes, that means we'll be able to keep pumping out quality rather than, getting 24 episodes waiting a year, 2 years, something like that. It's speculation, but it's speculation based on rumors that have already kind of come true for a lot of this stuff, so we'll see what they do, but god damn it, they had to end on a big cliffhanger. The only way it gets worse is if it's more than a 3-month break. I got full live reactions over on Patreon if you want some full and good thoughts on this Ranma greatness over there exclusively. So I don't have a single issue with this show. It impressed me. It really did. I expected by a few episodes in, like a lot of the shows that have come back from around this time period, I'd grow bored of it. But no, Ranma really delivered. And I got a comment last week. I forget the exact comment, but it was something along the lines of, just wait until you see what Shampoo did to Akane. And I don't know, like the way I read this comment, it sounded like I was going to be mad or something. So initially when they showed her, I don't know, like some Jackie Chan move where she pinches the temples and she doesn't remember, I thought to myself, like, did people not like the fact that she could just touch and erase memories? I was like, no, that kind of feels like something that I would see in a Ranma episode. And it turns out, no, there's a bigger twist than that. Turns out she lives up to her name. Apparently there's shampoo in this world that if you're skilled enough with a comb, the right blended shampoo and massaging abilities, you can erase your love rival's competition. The funniest part is the fact that if they go up a couple notches of shampoos, they can reverse it. Shampoo is a pretty silly name to begin with, and now I generally question, did she pick up the art of memory manipulation via Shampoo because she was named after Shampoo? Or she's like, well, if I'm going to have this name that's ridiculous anyway, I might as well do crazier shit with, I don't know. But that was hilarious because too, like they have this like, I thought it was going to be a longer gag. So at first it's like, oh, old P-chan Ryoga's like, well, the last thing I saw was her foot stepping on me. You're useless. I thought it was going to be a continue, because then Panda pops up, and I'm like, okay, well, Panda's not going to tell shit. No, Panda saw the whole thing. I think he said 59 seconds. How in 59 seconds did you wash your hair and make her... I don't know. But that shit's funny. And they honestly did do a pretty big bombshell moment. So, over the course of the episode, she obviously doesn't know who her boy is, and he's desperately trying to make her remember. And over the course of it, there's little breadcrumb moments. The funniest is when her dad, with his full chest, says, yes, keep on doing this, as Ranma's basically insulting her because the insulting is kind of working. I love the fact that instinctively Agane still wanted to beat his ass whenever Shampoo was around and Shampoo was like, my husband. Or she would instinctively be a little offended or hurt because, you know, deep down she's falling in love with Ranma. And obviously we break through the spell and it's all seemingly all's well that ends well. And what Ranma ends up doing, which, I mean, I do know there was some people, because I've had people in my comment section tell me that, you know, she doesn't think they're two separate people, and the fact that she thinks they're the same, which I thought was weird. I just thought it was self-explanatory. But hey, you know, I guess in their defense, the characters in the show also were confused on if she knew or not. But she knows now, because Ranma dumps water, transforms in front of her. Now, in a perfect world, he would just be like, hey, Shampoo, just switch your beliefs. You can be with me when I'm in girl mode, and Akane can have me in boy mode. All's well that ends well, right? No, she's both simultaneously pissed off because she needs to kill girl Ranma, but can't because she's in love with Ranma. And it's going to be interesting what they do here, but it does kind of paint a very clear picture. Every character other than Akane probably would be able to recognize this, other than her. And what I mean is, if Ryoga poured water in front of Akane and transformed into Pichan, I guarantee you her response would be, Pichan, how did you get here? What happened to Ryoga? Because now we have confirmation that characters who have the misunderstanding that not the same person, in fact, they're not separated via this whole thing. If Shampoo can accept the results, we know damn well Akane can. That makes it all the funnier. But I had a good time with this season. It's frustrating in the way of, you know, it defies your logic in such comedic ways, but it's a fun type of frustration. And however long they make us wait for the next batch of episodes, I will wait. I assume it will be a split course situation, so spring of next year, which would be April, I imagine is when we'll see it. But, you know, it is a silver lining moment. On one hand, they leave you off on a cliffhanger. If you're like me, cliffhangers keep you extra excited. Which, you know, given the attention span of the anime community as of late, you probably need some form of big cliffhanger to make sure people do tune back into the show. But either way, the production is seemingly in a very healthy spot right now. The delay guarantees that at least the next batch of episodes will remain. And if they really are going to keep pumping out cores, this will just mean a steady release rather than, you know, 24 episodes here, and then they come back, they try to come back, and then it just all crashes out, right? I loved it. Shampoo, best character. This episode definitely one of the strongest, but yeah, I definitely did not see the Shampoo mind control coming. That was wild. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, of course, ring that bell, and like I mentioned, we got those full live reactions over on Patreon, and hey, while you're over there, I'll just give you a video shout out. Alright, so today we got Anthony Silva, Mac Velli, Christopher Stevenson, Shadow Clone Rex, Zane Zardonks, Still Zero, Natasha N. Henry, Agus TR, and we also have Leaf Solman. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care. You all have a good one.